standard drawing of kitchen. So for kitchen we have base unit plan drawing and wall unit plan drawing and elevation, and then the countertop plan drawing. So in the base unit plan drawing, you usually have the top unit, top cabinet and the base cabinet. So the top cabinet, yes, inside has a cross line. Use the cross line stand for the high cabinet, and base cabinet have none lines inside. And the planes go inside from the carcass 30 millimeter. And use a dash line to stand from, yes. And the fader. In the standard drawing plan, have no door, just carcass. So just the carcass profile. And the fader overhand planting. So
that one is too flush with the door because the door is 20.
Yes, usually 20, but the real product maybe.
Especially the solid wood.
Yes, thicker, and some lacquer is thicker. So depends. But the drawing is 20, so you don't need to dimension. Just dimension the carcass depth, and then the factory will produce the real depth of the fader. So you just need to, and this one you don't need to dimension. Just dimension the depth of the carcass.
In the core, this the corner have the space.
Yeah.
Station.
This corner 110. In fact, it is 90, maybe 90.
The filler.
The filler, yeah. The filler maybe is 90 because have a door here. Have a filler here.
Inside,
Yes.
yeah, inside.
So
Normally it's 100, right? To supply 100. Included in the blind corner.
blind corner.
Yeah.
Yes, the standard width of the figure of the blind corner is 100 millimeter. Yes. So if you want
the maximum width of the figure is
the maximum, depends. The standard is 110, so 100. So if you want
Special size.
special size, you need to dimension on the drawing.
So
tell the factory.
150.
Yes. If you don't know, then the factory will just do 100. Yes. So here to here is 910, but in the standard drawing, just draw like this.
So the factory will know that already, that there's a filler.
Yes. Also like this. And if it has dishwasher, then
There is space.
yes, just space. And if you need,
Flame.
yes, please,
Size it, draw.
yes, you draw. I think you had better need the place.
Kailangan lagyan ng door.
Ganun
Ganun lang po yun.
Ganun din ginagawa ko.
So usually we draw because if you don't want it, you can cut. Yes, you can cut. And usually the fader we has filler, yes, inside fill.
Paano ba tayo nagpapagawa? Yung ano yung color sample sa video.
Video?
Oo.
Ang ginagawa lang natin, may markings mga marking. Yung pinagkaiba lang natin.
Pero kapag nag-output tayo sa video card, ayun na lalabas.
Oo, meron. Pero hindi siya. Ay, oo, meron pa lang lumalabas.
Video card.
Oo.
And here, this one you use ABC stand for the elevation. And here the filler also just the line here is okay. Just extend to the wall. And the factory note here is the filler. So here, if the fader extend to the floor, then the planes you draw like this. Like this.
One is for
Yes.
flame.
And another important thing we need to care about is this.
Material.
Yes, from the material information. The carcass, cable, and base hardware, handle, hinge, buffer. And then the door materials, and then door shape. And others here, for example, the acrylic. If you want double side acrylic here, you line double side. If you don't line, it means that just one side. So for special order, you need to write down to tell the factory. For example, the lacquer, if you want double side, you need to write down double side.
Double side you have to.
Yes, here. Then this is the base unit plan drawing. And then for the more unit plan drawing, the top cabinet still exists. So still keep here, the top cabinet. And then the wall cabinet has a line inside. And the fader is also the same. You just extend 20. but you don't need to dimension. You just dimension the depth of the carcass. And then the dimension, every cabinet width you need to dimension, and then the total width of the room, total width of the cabinet, and this, and include the gap. So that's the wall unit plan drawing. And for elevation, here, for example, elevation A. Then this dashed line here has a point, means that the hinge, yes, installed in this side. And it is the right open rotary door. And this solid line means fixed shaft. The shaft is fixed. And the dashed line means adjustable. And then the width of each cabinet you need to dimension, and then the total width, and then the height. For the high cabinet, the door, the bottom door and the upper door, you need to dimension. And here, if the refrigerator, it's offered by the customer. So, because you need the size, right? Then you need to dimension. If you want a fixed shelf on the top, you need to dimension the shelf, the location of the shelf. And here is the one drawer, one door, oven and microwave high cap. If the oven or microwave is from opaque, then you just write the code here. And the total dimension, and then the bottom size of the drawer. And here, then 8mm gap for
the door.
yeah, for the drawer to open, yes. Because have the lower tongue, the appliance, the oven. So you need, so depends, here, depends. And then the inside height of the oven, and then a fixed shelf, and then inside height of the microwave, then a gap. This one, you don't need to dimension, just
So applying will
yes.
adjust depending on
Yes.
the appliance.
So the double door, we just dimension 1000 here, and then shelf here, the handle vertical, and lazy Susan, then you lie down the code, and then here, the corner, just dimension, just draw the depth of the carcass, and then draw the gap, 80. So for the wall cabinet, also here, just the depth of the carcass, and then filler. If the kitchen has two door materials, then you need to make a difference, such as here. Except the base hardware, the other hardware, for example, the slide, yeah, and lift up support here, the code we need to write on the elevation. For
Yeah.
example, here the slide code, and you need to write on the elevation. And then the lift up support code, you need to write. And
The shell.
this is the aluminum
Aluminum.
frame, yes. So for elevation B, so here has a aluminum frame door. This is the code of the aluminum frame. And then this is the glass. So we need to write here, then we know what you need. And if you want a button panel lamp, just write down the code. Or here, if you use KO5, then you just write KO5. So this is the drawer code. This is the basket, the drawer, and then this is the divider code. And for the inner drawer, for example, we draw like this.
Plus the code.
And then, yes, put the code here. And we know it has a inner drawer inside. And here says all adjustable shelf need. This is the code of the aluminum edge band for the adjustable shelf. For this adjustable shelf. So if you need, you just write the note here. And here, elevation C, this is the waste bin, the code of the waste bin for the sink carcass. And here has a dishwasher. This is a half inserted dishwasher. So if you want to change the side, change the lower door into the kitchen material. So here you need to write the countertop here. We use this, just looks like countertop, then fill in. And for elevation D, so the back fade off because it is too long. You can make one piece, or you can separate. If you separate, then you need to dimension. You need to tell the factory. Or maybe for some fade off, usually we do like this, because for some, if the door has the gray, has the gray like this, sometimes cannot make.
Vertical, for example,
Yes,
vertical.
you need to. If you want
Continuity. Example, here the different.
this is yes horizontal.
Horizontal.
Yes, only horizontal, but you can do vertical. So if you use vertical gray, so you need to separate.
Divide
Yes.
before.
And then the countertop plan. This means the backsplash washing backsplash. And here, because the depth of the base carcass is 600, so our standard overhand is 50, so here is 650. And this is the washing, here 620, because here
Thick door, yeah.
has a fader, has a depends here, because some customer just want just equal to the fader. They don't want to extend more, because if you use 650, then you can see 30. So if you want just equal, for example, this is countertop, right? This is carcass, OM 50, but the fader you make it 600, right? And countertop 600, but carcass 550.
Yeah, so the carcass will here.
Yes,
Yes.
here you can see 30.
Yung makikita mo.
It's not good looking. It's not good looking. So usually, just equal to the door, the fader, equal to the door. So the fader just cover the door, and then here you can see 30 to the cutter. But it doesn't matter. Here it doesn't matter. Here, because this means the back patch. So the black patch you can just the same eggs, just the cutter top, the same depth of the cutter top. Then overhang 30 from the fader, right? So we can do like this, just the wall seal, just 620. But it depends, because in some area if between the high cabinet they don't want the wall seal. This side they don't want the wall seal, so just the back they want the wall seal. So if you want the wall seal, then you draw out. Yes. And this is the joint line. Okay, here we the available size of different countertop. So this is the type and countertop code. This is the code, and this is the material size, and this is the
Finish one.
finish. Yes, the biggest available size. So different material, maybe the material size and the finish size is different. So, for example, if here it's 3 meter, and this is the code, TY 14. So here,
So there will be one.
the biggest, yes, finish size is 2,350.
One more joint.
Then here,
Okay, one straight.
yes, this one has
Two joint.
to join, but this depends. This material here can produce the wicks. Here has a note for this code: WTY 14, WTY 26, and WTY 29. The 3 materials need to ask the factory whether they have the big size, this size. So if the answer is yes, then we can use the big size to design. If no, then we just can use this. So because sometimes we have this sign. So just for this one, WTY14, and this one, and this one. Sometimes we have the biggest size. So we need to ask. But this one, we just only can use the small size. This size, the biggest finished size is 2350. So here, for this, then has the biggest size, so we can use this. So for the countertop, if here it's over the biggest finished side, then we need to join. Then we need to locate the joint line. And then dimension. For example here, then you need to dimension. This is also joint line, and then the stove, the hole, the center of the hole to the edge. Then we need to dimension. And the center of the sinkhole to the edge. And here, this is a depth 1. And the shadow area means the countertop extend. It's like it's then the underneath. This area we may make it a shadow, and then here no wood material underneath. So if you want the wood material, then you just write the wood material underneath. And the triangle means the visible side. So this side and this side. Visible side means that the edge is with the front edge. So this side is invisible side, so we don't have the triangle. And then it's the information. The stove code, and then the sink code. And the sink fix, the way if you on the worktop, then you write on the worktop. And then the worktop line or worktop profile, and then the worktop material. Then that's the standard drawing for the modern style kitchen. So for the classic style, usually we have special cabinet, right? For example, this difference is, for example, this is the, usually we don't need to draw like this, just draw a rectangle and then write the code here, because you need time to draw. So just draw a rectangle and then put the code inside, then we know what it is. But in the plan here, if you want the special cabinet cover the door,
So it's flush with the door.
yes, then you need to overhand, draw like this over the painting. But you don't need to draw the dimension. You just draw the depth of the carcass dimension. And this is also the special cabinet. You just need to draw a rectangle here and then put down the code. And then overhand painting. And in the wall cabinet plan, here inside light conics, go inside 30 and the crown molding also go outside 30. And for the decorative panel, because for the decorative panel, it has a code AB02.
The color. And
Yes, and then the finish. Usually the finish is the same as the door, but also has the special, so you need to write the style and then finish. And then later the code. And then this is the later.
The model.
Yes. Also the crown molding, the style and finish, and light conics, style and finish. Special decorative panel. This means visible side is backsplash. And here, because this side here has decorative panel here. So this side from edge is straight, so use this code. But this side and this side, we use this code. Complicated. Because if you have profile here, then the dust can go inside. It's hard to clean.
Only the overlap one, no need. So the side, I mean, this is the big door,
Yeah.
and then it's the countertop. So it's just spring.
Yes.
No
The
need for
edge, the front edge, yes, just straight.
straight only.
Yes, straight only. Usually the straight, because if you do like this, and then this is the top face of the
You
countertop.
will see a hole.
Yes,
There's a gap.
a gap inside, and then the dust is hard to clean. So usually here we do straight.
Straight line.
Yes.
Only the exposed part will have.
Yes, only this side and
the front
this
one.
side as the complicated shape. And then it's the number of the cabinet. So we need to write down the number of the cabinet. And the elevation need to match the plan. Such as if the kitchen has the arch shape, then we need to dimension the arch, the radius. Yes. And for the shelf, the wall shelf, for example this one, the wall shelf is here. We need to write the material, the color. If it has a code, if it is decorative, then we need to write the code and then the finish and the size, and then the support. Yes, this is the code of the supporter. For the KO4 structure, it is drawn like this. Then here, the gap is 30. Here also 30. For KO4, for example here. So we talked about it this morning. If the corner you want a KO4 45-degree joint, then you draw like this. Because this is filler, right? It is 45-degree joint. Then this is also filler. Draw like this, and here, KO4 45-degree joint. And then now make the fraction down. For the arch, because this is the arch base carcass. So for base carcass, we have the arch KO4, but the code is different. So this code, we write down the code here, because maybe we have two options. Then you need to write down the one you want. This is the iron gray. This is iron gray. So then the KO4, you need an iron gray one. The code is KO4A. for open cabinet, so this is open cabinet. 10, 11, 12. So here you write, if all the panel is two sides, then you write the finish code and then write down the two sides here. Usually we will do the two sides. So for the top and bottom, if you want just one side, you need to tell. So you need to tell
You need two side finish. You need two side finish.
Yes, two side finish for open cabinet. Usually, if you don't write here, you don't write the factory, you do two sides. But if you want just one side, you draw out and then maybe I can say only this shelf double side and then write down the code. So just like this, so you need to tell the factory. But usually, we do the double side. And here, this is the art door, right? 16, cabinet 16. This one, it's an art door. Because here no fixable handle, so here we can have this. We can do like this. Door X762.
So the door will overlap the carcass.
Yes, overhand. So depends
20. So
depends on you. So
that's for the hand grab, for you to open
Yes.
the wall cabinet
Yes.
side.
yes, for the art door.
Without,
here.
that is without K05. If you don't have K05, you can do that.
Have no KO5. Yes, usually we use KO5 if we can use, but because the arch, this is the arch cabinet, right? We have no the KO5.
Yes.
Yes, so we can do like this, or you,
Overhand.
or here you just the carcass and door the same height, and then you use the bottom, and here 8 and 9. So this is cabinet A, yes, and then the back. Usually we will do the setback panel here. for the cabinet 8 and 9 for connecting the face door. The standard back panel simply is premium. Yes. Sometimes the color is different. If different, yes, they need to write the code. Okay, that's all for this course.